Hey team, Mark Zeus here, Bible Land Explorer. I trust all is well with you in the place where you are. The place where I am is in the shadow of the Acropolis of Athens. But we're not here to talk about the Acropolis. We're here to talk about the temple of the Olympian Zeus. As you know, Zeus was the lord of Olympus and the father of many of the Greek gods. This is his place, so watch your step. Let's describe it a bit and then make a biblical connection. In its heyday, this was one of the largest temple complexes in the ancient world. It consisted of a rectangular courtyard, and in the center, a platform about the size of a football field, 5,000 square meters. The temple itself was built on top of this platform. It was built of marble. It was flanked by a forest of columns. There were 2 rows of 20 columns each on either side, and 3 rows of 8 columns on either end. The columns themselves were 17 meters high and 2 meters in diameter, and capped by capitals in the Corinthian order. And inside this forest of stone was placed an enormous statue, carved in ivory and gilded in gold. The original work on the temple of the Olympian Zeus was initiated in the 6th century BC, and it was built over the top of foundations that were still earlier. But that 6th century work faltered, and it wasn't completed until the 2nd century BC. Additional add-ons were given by later emperors, both Augustus and Hadrian. So what's the biblical connection? Well, remember, the 6th century effort was never finished. That fell to a Syrian king. And his name was Antiochus Epiphanes. He liked to think of himself as the God manifest. Ooh. Others referred to him as Antiochus Epimanes, the insane one. And he was indeed eccentric. He thought of himself as the embodiment of Zeus, which is probably why he gave all of the money for the finishing of this grand structure so far from home. Others couldn't believe it. Jerusalem refused to embrace him as king, Lord, God. He grew into the role of the villain of the prophet Daniel, the little horn, the one who prompted the Maccabean revolt. So in the end, we're left wondering what to call it. Is it the temple of the Olympian Zeus, or is it the temple of the mad Syrian king?